Hi everyone, it's Linnea for LDRS Creative, and we're going to be creating a freeform puzzle card today. I've used the puzzle frames stamp set in a previous video where you can see the large grid stamp, but today I'm going to be using the smaller pieces at the bottom to create my own puzzle. I love that these stamps really give you the freedom to be creative and to kind of build your own scenes, build your own cards, and just let yourself be free to create what you want. So you can see here that the puzzle frame stamp, the one on the left, pairs perfectly with the Christmas puzzle scenes, where you can take those scenes and fill in that puzzle frame. If you want to create a quick and easy card in a few minutes, use that large outline, stamp it in a solid color, maybe a black or gray, and then fill in the scenes with some pretty colored inks. So there's no marker coloring or anything. You're just going to kind of stamp your colors, and easy peasy, you'll have some cards done quick and easy. I wanted to show you though how to build your own puzzle with just a little bit of alcohol marker coloring. So I've used one of the dies from the mixed scalloped rectangle die set, and I cut out a rectangle, and then I grabbed that full rectangle stamp from the puzzle frame 6x8 stamps. Stamped that right in the middle using black ink. Now I'm going to use one of the arches, but you can see there's 3 arches here. One of them has thin lines at the top and sides, and that's to fill in that large puzzle frame. Then there's a full half circle, and then there's a half circle without the bottom. That's the one I'm going to use today. If you use that full half circle, the one that has that solid black line on the bottom, you're actually going to be doubling up the line on your freeform puzzle. So you can do that if you want, but I'm going to use the one without that bottom line so that I can just line up that half circle right on top of my rectangle, stamp it down, and then flip my panel 180 degrees so it's turned over, and then I'm going to stamp it again, and I'm going to have the easiest freeform puzzle ever. So I just have that rectangle in the middle and then 2 half circles, one on the top, one on the bottom. I do want to stamp in some scenes so that I can color in the middle here. So I'm going to look at my Christmas puzzle scenes stamps, and there are a bunch that you can use. I'm going to choose the gloves, the mittens, and that's what I'm going to stamp in the rectangle. Now you'll see here there are little scenes that you can stamp in the rectangle, there's squares, and there are half circle ones. I'm going to start with this one in the middle, and I'll line it up, and you'll see that there are lines that are cut off on all 4 sides of this rectangle design. So it's really easy to just pop right in the center of that puzzle frame and just stamp that. Now, like I said, you could just stamp this with a colored ink and leave out any marker coloring, and you would have a card even faster than what I'm making today. But this one really didn't take any time at all, and I love the added marker coloring. I'm going to grab 2 of the stamps that have that curved half circle design. I chose the holly leaves and the candles, and just position those, and I stamped those together at once. Here's my finished puzzle. It's so cute, and I can't wait to color this up, and I hope you love how this comes to life. I'm going to grab just a couple of colors. So I have some red blends, greens, I have some gray, and just some yellow for the flowers. I usually color with just 2 markers per color, so usually I would go with just 2 reds, but because these mittens are a larger surface area, I thought I'd bring in 3 just to get a smoother blend. So my color combination for the reds are R29, R27, and R35. I do prefer to start coloring with my darkest color, then go to my medium, and then my light. It's how I learned to color, and I find that it's quick and easy and gives me dimension and shadows. I'll do the same thing with my greens, start with the darkest, go to the medium, and then blend an all-over color with the lightest. My green combination is YG09, YG06, and YG03. I'm not doing anything really difficult here, just doing some quick coloring. Start with the darkest where I think there'll be shadows, which is usually towards the center of my design or on the edges. So for example, for these leaves, I started right at the center where those berries would kind of be up on top of the leaves, forming a shadow. Then I color out with my medium, and then all over with my light. My yellow is just 2 because they're small, so I used Y19 and Y08. For the puffs on the mittens, I'm using C1 and C00, just keeping that really light and easy. Now you could stop here if you want, but whenever I'm coloring wintry scenes, I like to add that look of a cool glow. So I'm taking my BG10 marker, and I'm just going to color in the empty spaces on the inside of that puzzle, so you still have that crisp white on the outside. See on the inside how it looks kind of cool and wintry? From here, I'm going to finish this card off really simply. I grabbed those mixed scalloped rectangle dies, and I have a white card base, a red panel, a gold panel, and I'm just going to layer these up with a little bit of foam tape and liquid adhesive, and this card will be finished. This whole card didn't take me long to make, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, which really isn't a long time for a card, and I think it's so cute with that colored design in the middle. I really hope you enjoyed this card. Thanks so much for watching. For more inspiration, you can visit the LDRS Creative website. If you click on the products in the description below, you'll see even more card examples using these sets. Thanks for watching. Bye!